Welcome to Altero, a world filled with romance,
Seduction.
danger,
Oh no, watch out.
intrigue,
Ooh, what's that about?
night creatures, secrets,
Shh, I'll never tell.
and of course, food.
Yummy.
So join us in Altero for Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
Hello and welcome to Quest Keep and another episode of Altero's Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
We're here with another exciting episode. But before we get going, we first want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Trevor, take us away with some notes.
All right. Well, first of all, even though it's the second episode of it, we didn't know the release schedule at the time. But Happy New Year, everybody! Welcome to 2025. It is more important than ever. There's going to be a couple of big actual announcements coming soon. Might have already happened by the time this airs. The future is uncertain. That's part of it.
Time is soup.
Time is soup. And we pre-record these, so sometimes things happen and things change as far as when they're coming. But stay tuned, and we'll let you know what's going on with us. But it's going to be more important than ever. If you'd like to see more of this programming and you enjoy hanging out with us here at Quest Keep, then please support the channel and help us continue to create content for you. And the best way to do so is to go to patreon.com/questkeep and sign up for one of the tiers there. And you get bonus extras. You help us keep making this stuff. And you can also get discounts on merch. Please join our Discord. Everything you do, sharing stuff helps. Comment, like when you're watching on YouTube, all that stuff. Getting in the chat and active on Twitch. Getting on our socials and boosting us there. Anything you can do to help us build and grow. We keep this going. But yes. So, other than that, yes, we have affiliates.
We sure do.
Check out our affiliations. If you're going to be getting anything from Hero Forge or Kobold Press, you can use our affiliate link and then get what you need, but also continue to support QuestKeep. Other than that, before we jump back into the homebrew world of Altero, created by Matt and Roz, we would like to acknowledge the privilege to work, play, and create on the traditional territories of the Musqueam people, and we encourage you at home to go to native-land.ca to learn more about the world you inhabit. Roz, take us back to Altero.
Let's go.
In our last episode, our last session, we are in the city of Portalis. It is the largest city in the world. It's full of anything you might be looking for. And last time, Mogg found a lot of things
I sure did.
around the city. Spent a lot of time in a lot
And
of
lost a
different
couple
places.
things.
I did lost a few things.
Also
and
that too,
gained a few things.
Yeah.
Yes, right?
Like friendship
Yes.
or a con, hard to say.
Yeah.
And you also went on just a crazy hangover adventure night.
Yeah,
And you were left with a few things that were unresolved,
I did.
including that the rest of the Slayers of Convenience let you know that your dad wants to talk to you and meet you here at the tavern.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big old butterflies in the tummy.
So do you guys remember in the last episode, you came back to the Dragon Wagon, you took a break, had a rest,
Yep.
retired to your rooms, and you were headed downstairs to meet him. Any questions?
What time is it?
It's later in the evening, so 8:30, 9 p.m.-ish. You're probably peckish, thirsty.
One breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast or dinner, yep.
Just slept for 6 hours.
A couple of things to remind you that you've still got a sash with you
Right.
that is unresolved.
Yeah, I have it in the fanny pack.
Yeah, you
Right?
got it right.
A
I have
couple
not
of you.
found my boots back, but
Yep.
it's not less important. I'm wearing somebody else's wellies.
Yes.
Sexy wellies.
Sexy wellies.
The boots were left with you.
Yeah.
You have chonkers with you.
Yeah.
You have some information that Bubs returned to the lighthouse. It's taken care of.
Flew
And-
back.
He flew
Yay!
in a majestic moment. Superhero out of the burning building.
The crown of mind shielding is still missing.
Ah, yes.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's not, but we'll figure it out.
Figure it out. But we got the sash, so we know who we need to go and swap back with.
Right. Okay, so we head downstairs to the Dragon Wagon.
Yes.
Where we are looking to meet. Who's this dwarven gentleman that we're going to meet? What do you remember about him?
Kegforge, as in Daddy Keg.
Okay.
Or as I just call him, Dad.
Aw.
Or Pop Pop. He is my father, who I have been quite anxious to meet, because the last time I saw him, he was yelling at me and telling me to get out. Right? Got kicked out of my home and my town and the life that I knew because I had done something truly despicable to the locals' culture, which was pissing in the fountain of Semjoa,
The Sacred Magic Fountain.
the Sacred Mansion Fountain, ruining their beer supply, which turned out to be a big deal to them.
Turns out. What's your dad's name?
Thonil.
Thonil.
Thonil. Thonil.
Sorry, Thonil?
Thonil.
Yes.
Oh.
Thonil.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Thonil Kegforge.
Yeah.
And you would have met him previously and exchanged enough pleasantries that you would say you would recognize him and know his voice.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to ask before you head downstairs, just to get ourselves with our heads on in terms of jumping back into the story?
I think I'm set.
Okay.
I don't know what I don't know.
I love it.
dope.
And there's some
That's dope.
things that you guys don't know.
You all have those moments
Yes.
for each other and for the world. Okay. So, as you head downstairs, you anticipate that you're all going to see him. Do you wait for everyone to lead? How do you want to do this entrance?
I think I'm nervously kind of pacing the hallway back and forth, kind of waiting for people to come out of their rooms, you know, and just like fussing with my hair, just kind of like trying to straighten out my armor, being like, fuck, these boots suck. And like, you know, just kind of like shuffling around, a little bit anxious. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for people to come down as a group.
If you're shuffling around, there's no way you're quiet.
No, I'm not quiet at all. If anything, it's to like, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to wake you.
Mogg,
Yeah,
what's wrong?
nothing. It's just it's time to go down.
Oh, you're just standing out here. Okay.
It's like,
Okay, hold on.
you want to come?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Someone say time to go down.
Yeah, Mogg's like pacing the halls.
Yeah, let's go. I just bang into your door. Whoops.
Yes.
Hello. How's it going?
It goes.
You should put your pants on and come downstairs.
These are pants. They just fit. This is what tailored looks like.
Okay. No, if that's what they call them in your culture.
And I
Like
kind
to
of
call them bespoke.
thank you. Onward, then.
Makes them sound fancy.
It does. It isn't as that fancy as it actually sounds, but yes, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, the word is just the same thing as.
From downstairs, you'll hear music, people, and the smell of all of the meals is coming in really intense from downstairs.
Now that I have recovered from my night of drinking, I am very hungry.
Yeah, they're making all your favorites downstairs.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, you can definitely smell there's an awesome stew on.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a smell of like potatoes and meat.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm gonna nom all that.
Okay, so you wander down the stairs. You kind of let your group shield you a little bit.
Yeah. Just kind of peeking around Onovan and looking back.
And there's a big main table. We'll just start back here with this table. And sitting by himself, very nervous, your dad. He looks just like you remember him.
Looks visibly nervous.
Rubbing my hands, my pants. Yep.
You don't need to be able to read minds to tell that you are anxious. Relax. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look, he looks nervous too.
well, what does this one say? You've got this.
Oh, Did you say that?
I do. Yeah.
Like a lot. He says it.
Yeah, it's like his catchphrase.
It's like a. Yeah. The verbal component.
You want me to switch it up? Let's switch it up.
No, it's fine. I like it. It's good. No, sorry. This isn't about him or me.
Yeah.
It's about you.
Okay.
And not spotting you all is because Thonal is having a conversation with one of the people who would be serving, and he's trying to like talk their ear off about beer, and
They're
going
busy
on and on.
Tavern, he's trying to keep the entire huge table, and
Yeah.
you're like, when are your guests fucking arrive?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, my daughter's coming. My daughter's gonna be here. Yes.
All right, I will, and I will come down and walk right up and just say, hi, Dad.
Mogathra! And he will jump up and give you a big hug.
I will tense and then sink into it and be like, oh, Dad.
Oh, this is nice.
Popcorn.
I've missed you.
He takes a step back and has a bit of a like, huh. Are you quite, are you well?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I hear you've met my friends.
I have met the Slayers of Convenience.
Yeah,
Hello.
and I'm one of them now. Isn't that crazy?
What's wrong?
You have questions for me, and we really didn't feel like Mogg wasn't with you before, and then I don't mean to question the heroes of the day.
This is weird.
Yeah, this took a weird
Yeah,
turn.
the real weird turn. What?
Well, what's your full name, Mogg?
Mogathra Kegforge.
How did you break your arm as a little girl?
If you're thinking we like disguise somebody else, but she's not that. This is Mogg.
This is Mogg.
Yeah.
You got a 26 on that. I fell out of a tree and broke my arm when it hit the barrel that we were like putting right outside to load things in.
Okay.
Do you not think I'm your daughter?
Yeah. What's going on?
Well,
How dare you? What the fuck?
It's not how I expected this to go.
No.
We haven't even gotten the first round yet.
that's a good point. The new Kegforge brew for everyone.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. I mean, not big on beer usually, but
I'm not. I will have a sip in honor of this momentous occasion.
Yeah, and then if you don't want the rest, you can toss it this way.
yeah, yeah.
I knew.
And you'll see that, like, as they come over, he'll kind of slide you one, and he'll be like,
Oh. Cheers, Dad.
Can I roll insight?
well, a couple of you might want to.
Dad, what's been your backstory this time?
Oh, Mogg.
Is that? Is that how you? Is that why?
Yes.
Is that common? You just call everything a backstory? Like, well, not how was your day, but what's your backstory to?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw ask someone what their backstory
No, I know,
was.
but like the way she said it just now, that's very unusual way to speak.
That is very strange.
Yeah.
I've not heard
Did
of
you
it.
not have a great backstory today? Yesterday?
What the hell?
That is
Okay.
wild.
I mean,
It's all in the past, so
Yeah.
why not?
I
Behind
rolled,
your back.
Yeah.
rolled a 23 on that insight without casting any spells to read his mind. Or
how are you doubting this?
Unnatural
is your daughter?
7.
Okay.
Nice.
Good number.
He's quite hesitant that you haven't tried to pull one over on him and that you're hiding Mogg from him. Like, he's got that, he didn't see her earlier, then this person is here, and he thinks something seems off. And so he's still suspicious and continues to kind of like watch her. What hand does she pick stuff up with? You know, so he's still suspicious.
Don't be
But-
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Why are you in town, Dad?
Mogathra.
Yes.
So, your mother has sent me to bring you home. And and all of our new exciting brew to the city of
Oh.
Portalis.
Okay, so you're right. So you can write off the trip. That makes sense. Yes, you would do that. Yeah,
Wait, what?
it's a business expense.
Why? So
Okay, what do you think about this new beer? Isn't it great?
The beer is fantastic, but do you mean like Mogg is being forced to go home because we kind of need her with us? Like she's,
You know your mother.
Yeah.
No one says no.
Why do I? Okay, the last time I talked to you guys, I did this thing. Whoops.
It's more than a whoops, Mogg.
Yeah, I know it's a. Now, I am sorry. I am really, really sorry. I didn't know what a big deal was, and
Yes, you did.
well, I made a mistake, and it was an impulsive, bad mistake, and I am paying for that, and I am on the way to repenting for that. I've become a cleric of Semjua.
We know.
yeah.
Yeah. So I am.
And
working
whatever
on-
you've done
Yeah.
to like satisfy Semjua, she has blessed the fountain. This new ale is so popular and so excellent that people think your mother's done something. And so
Wow.
you need to come home and explain to everybody that you are a cleric, you are blessed by the god, that's why the fountain has returned and everything's better, and it's not some black magic that your mother's done that she's starting to get blamed for, and
What?
the whole family, and it's a whole thing, so you need to come back and be the face of this change.
Right.
What?
However,
And it's exciting because we love you and we want you back, and now that everything's fixed, because you have unfucked it from the gods,
Yeah.
you know,
Sorry, that's funny. Unfucked it. Funny.
I did unfuck it, but like, but I'm sorry. So people were upset because the fountain water was no good anymore, and therefore they couldn't make beer. And now it's fixed, and it's making such good beer that they're also upset.
yes.
She's a witch.
Okay, look. Mogg can't go home just so that your wife can save face. We are.
So her entire family's legacy is saved.
Okay.
After she
I make
ruined
a
it.
Have you seen the moons lately? And how
Well,
they're
yeah,
not changing and how.
One tiny dwarf in the speck of the cosmos.
Not that tiny.
Semjua has
Many clerics.
bestowed a quest of divine intent upon Gathra here.
I'm better. She's like a sexy mouse.
Okay, I wasn't really going to bring that part up.
I mean,
Yeah. It's
Right.
like,
whatever you did with the god, the sexy mouse.
Is
well,
it
I didn't do anything like
She slapped her.
she did slap.
Yeah, and not like good slapping.
Yeah. So, can't I make like a statement or something? Like, and then we can like get it signed and be like, Mogg decrees that the fountain is blessed. As in,
Let's order dinner. How about it?
Why don't we go to
yeah.
Toranique? Like, you know, it's not like we have actual directions. We just sort of go with vibes.
We have
You
to go
say
to
that.
Côte Ferrand.
Yeah, it's on the way.
As you say that,
I did not know that.
as you say
I mean,
that,
makes sense. There's a train tracks in new.
bartender person comes over and you're saying, we can do it, we don't have directions. Like, "Yeah." And someone comes over and they're like, this has just arrived from Aurora and it's very important.
Oh, thank you. Is it a box?
It's a...
You're doing this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Should we check that somewhere other than the table?
yes?
what is it? What is it?
Let's order dinner.
I-
Mom, maybe you should order your favorite.
Oh, do they have my favorite here?
Do they?
Do they? Would this be history or perception?
Actually, just roll a charisma check. Did you convince
Okay.
the bartender to make Mogg's favorite? Or the tavern?
Non-natural 17 then.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Oh yeah, turkey leg soup with mashed potatoes and turkey gravy.
Mogg,
Yeah.
maybe you can go and put a special request in for my favorite food.
Yeah, I can do that. It's still beef Wellington and glazed carrots?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that it hadn't changed over time.
And if they don't,
Did you say yes or did you say BS?
yes.
Okay.
If they don't have it, some nice sausage and mashed potatoes as well for me.
Okay.
But if you can go do that,
Sure. And I'll
Yeah.
get up and-
Beef Wellington's not exactly something you can just like whip up.
Has to be made ahead of time. Yes, please.
Okay, anybody else? What do you want? Give me your orders. I'll remember it all.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, nothing for you.
I'll get the same as you.
Oh,
That
okay.
Sounds good.
Turkey soup? Yeah.
Sure, great.
Turkey leg soup? Okay. So I got 4 turkey leg soups, mashed potatoes, and sausage or beef Wellington. Got it. And I will go.
Wait, what's the 4th turkey leg soup?
3 turkey leg soups.
I didn't order anything.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe, do you want some, like, some
I'm-
cut up veggies?
I'm fine for now. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You shouldn't drink on an empty stomach. She
I'm not.
walks away.
I think they got like a carrot ginger or something.
That sounds all right. I'm fine for now. Thank you. Mr. Kegforge,
Potato.
what appears to be the problem?
don't you smell it?
Smell what?
Smell what?
Ash.
Do we?
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Perception?
Insight.
Oh, insight. Okay. I mean, I rolled pretty high on that last insight, but that was on him.
23.
Wow.
Got that sulfury broomstone smell.
The dice said no.
You know when you smelled something so much that you don't smell it anymore?
Yeah.
Your nose blind.
I smell like sulfur. So.
My dice said not natural 17.
So you don't smell anything different, and the two of you know there doesn't seem to have been any reason to.
Yeah.
But he's so genuine.
I mean, this place is full of candles.
It's not the candles, it's Mogg herself. She smells like ash.
Yeah, you seemed, as soon as you hugged her, you kind of, like, demeanor shift.
Yes, I think you have a demon in your midst.
A demon?
A demon.
Wait,
I am
wait.
certain that if that were the case, we would surely know about it by now.
And how does it have all our memories?
I mean, like, I've done good and evil detecting around her all the time. I don't think it's a demon.
Yeah. Yeah, and like since we met Mogg is when she like I was there with her when she like first was like fully interacted with Semjua, and she kind of went like catatonic, and then she was holding.
So she
force
really
through.
is. You the whole time you've known her. She's been
Who's at dinner
This-
with us tonight?
Yes,
What's wrong? What's off?
Besides the steps that she has taken to be better along
Yeah.
the path of Zemjua, she is otherwise the Mogg that we have known for the past few weeks now.
Yeah.
just doesn't seem right. It just seems so off. But
I mean,
I
we've been
also
in a lot of fires lately.
Yes, we were in
Was
one
there
an
this
fire
afternoon.
yesterday?
It was
Well,
today
I mean, she crashed through a few rooms.
She wasn't there for the one with there was a fire at the train room and the cult thing.
there was a fire at the Temple of Vise earlier.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh, that was you.
Well, okay, that wasn't
Yeah.
us, but there was one there. There was a lot of smoke. We passed by it.
Yeah, like, maybe we smell like ash.
There was a monster in the basement.
Yeah, it was a monster basement. A lot of guards
You
died.
smell like. Have you just been like oiling a guitar or something?
Yeah, it's lemon oil.
Yeah,
Good for the fretboard.
I like it. It's light.
Thank you.
But I guess if maybe there is that, if you've just been through such a smoky endeavor, maybe she's just picked.
Perhaps we
Does
can.
she still have her grandmother's shield?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Perhaps we can.
She rhinestoned it. It's pretty.
Okay, wait. This is concerning.
Yes. Perhaps we can help.
I agree.
Ease
Why
your
would
concerns.
She change her grandmother's beautiful shape?
No, not that.
It's not permanently changed.
The
We
fact-
just found a bunch of rhinestones, and it was like, oh, it's pretty.
So the last time you saw her was when you kicked her out of town. Like out of her home and stripped her of her name. So do you think that maybe that had an effect on who she was? Or are you thinking this is something more than that?
Maybe it is my own shame.
Because there's some like weird shit going on in the world right now. We've been privy to some. We saw a dragon rematerialize its mind out of a freaking kobold. Weird shit.
We try not to tell apart to people.
No, screw it. But earlier today, just to retrace her steps, Mogg was super hesitant to have us like look inside her mind.
Yes, it is true.
That was weird. So
Mind you, the concerns.
Right here, we're talking about her like she's not.
No, she's off getting food.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
she's gone.
Loudly. No, quail legs won't do. Turkey legs.
How did that happen?
Yeah, you can return whenever now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
She
come
was
back
just
with
gonna
another
call out,
round.
and I was like, oh, I'm talking to and damn.
I think she wanted
Yeah.
an excuse to walk away as well.
So I come back with a huge tray with 2 jugs of beer and more glasses
Oh, nice.
onto the table. Hey, more
Jug
rounds.
for me.
Yeah.
I've never.
I do love jugs.
Just a splash of.
Cheers! It's so good to
Cheers.
see you, Dad.
I am very proud that a Kegforge is among the heroes who are here in Portalis.
It is good. It is.
Thank you,
ve-
yes.
Flavorful, full, but it remarkable for beer, which is not normally my favorite or go-to. But I have to say it is quite good.
Yeah.
Is
Who was the
there, like-
brewmaster for this one?
Just a hint. Of
Name names.
something.
Give me a name.
Was me.
You brewmastered it?
Clever, clever.
Whoa!
Myself, Mom.
That's fantastic. Well done, Dad.
With your sister.
Oh, yeah.
She's training.
Oh, good. So happy that she's doing that. So I don't think I can come back right now, Dad. But like, I'll come as soon as I can. But like, maybe we can go to like an official person and write a scroll, and I can like signature or stamp it or something, and be like, it's fine, everybody.
I think
Here.
it's best if you reconsider, Mogg.
Yeah, but I got hero business to do, and like, I mean, I don't know where we're going, but like, we're usually going somewhere.
I'm opening the package. I don't care about going to another scene.
It's a bunch of the same kind of packet of information that you get from Aurora. That's like any clues they've got, if there have been sightings of Paladin's tree ship thing, and there are a couple of those listed, and they've got locations and mapping info. And then it also has a note from her personally that says, tomorrow morning, come to the Palace of Ways. You'll receive an escort.
Holy shit. We've been invited to the Palace of Ways.
Oh,
The palace?
that is good.
Which way is it?
I will need to.
Jesus.
It's in the center, I believe. Yes.
Actually, it's on the cliffs over there.
Oh,
Kind of north end of the city.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, well, you can't see it from inside a building. But like from the street, we can
Right.
see a little bit of it.
Tomorrow morning, though.
Yeah, so she's got some information in there, and you will receive an escort. There will be guards, and she kind of lays some details out. And then she says, feel free to send a message to confirm.
Shall I?
Sure. Right. Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
It's like a Skype call.
So, as you can see, we're being summoned to places like the Palace of Waves.
Does it have Mogg's name specifically on it?
It's all of us, yes.
Dad, I can't. I'm in the middle of something. You know that I would come home right away if I didn't have like literal god business.
You didn't come home before the god business.
I was kicked out.
You excommunicated her.
But then she talked to the goddess and made it all better.
Well, why would you come back before that? You disowned your daughter. What was the last moment each of you remembers?
You were, I had just finished peeing and you were yelling real hard at me.
And then I kicked you out and you didn't even look back.
Was I supposed to?
Yes!
Well, that would have been important information to have at the time.
I mean, were you supposed to kick her out of the family? It seems
Yes!
like a bit of an overreaction.
Yeah.
Like, family's still family.
It appears that you are blessed with this most auspicious of bears because she has in part paid her debt, but her debt is not yet done, and until it is, she is bound.
He just drains his beer and he's like,
Perhaps if she comes back now, your beer will go back
More.
to its less than savory state.
do you think that might happen?
Yes.
I don't know, gods.
No, I mean, it completely might.
Wait, if you're the brewmaster, why is Mom getting like accused of witchcraft?
Well, there wasn't a reason to explain it at first.
Uh-huh.
And so she might have been colorful with
Oh.
some ideas about it.
Well, do people know about how the water went bad?
No, why would we tell them that you peed in it?
No, well, yeah, okay, I don't really want that out, it's true. But like, just be honest, that like, I did something to fix it. I screwed it up and then I fixed it.
Yeah, the truth.
It will set you free.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I
He
mean,
does say that a lot.
you have a very good position to go home and make a whole. Mogathra, our daughter, is on the sacred journey to save the world.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's pretty good.
I will take what I can back with me, but you are expected to return.
Okay, well, I will return. You know, and if Mom
Wherever
wants
you
to have words with me, she can send me
Did you hear
or
that?
something. What?
I mean, I heard that.
I wasn't listening.
He
What?
said whoever you are.
Whoever I am.
Have you not noticed that he's grilling you, asking you questions to verify identity and stuff like that? Screw it. When you were gone from the table,
Uh-huh.
he thinks that you are not you.
What? How can you?
Well, I
would
didn't
you
see
say
you
that?
with these
Smell
three
like ash.
yesterday, and now I see you
You're
today.
fire.
Do I smell it? No, I don't smell anything, but yeah.
I'm sorry if I've gone on an adventure and then changed. It's part of the hero's journey.
So the hero's journey, wow.
Yeah, this is Joe guy. I don't know.
I
With it.
love you, Mogg, and I expect you to return to the Kegforge estate as soon as whatever this business is resolves.
Well, I'll return at some point, but I don't know when the business is gonna be resolved.
You know, it's not just like silly business. Like, she might not come back, as well as all of us.
It just seems wild to me that it would be the four of you.
Yeah,
And
I
not-
know. Yes.
You know,
As
the
opposed to,
Steel Wing.
well, they
They're
retired
retired.
like 40 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
No,
As I
that was like
tug on
you
Suresh.
just like a
That I'm
couple
not
of years
capable
ago.
of doing hero stuff?
I mean, we did hang out with Hammerlane.
Yep.
See, why isn't she doing it then?
She's old and retired.
She's got a whole sneaker culture that she's putting online or something. The Hammerlanes.
I think that basically, I don't understand what's happening.
Neither do we, honestly.
You don't.
I don't understand what's happening with you. You come here and you're all excited to see me, and then you're questioning me about if I'm really your daughter. What the hell?
Well, Well, there's
are you even
complicated magic things that are possible. You could be anybody pretending to be you.
Well, fuck you. I'm not. I'm your daughter.
Then you will come home.
No.
No, I'm not coming home.
Eventually.
This is going.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I rolled an insight when he did the "If You're Really Her" for 23, and I'm just trying to get a sense of like genuineness. Like, is it somebody making accusations to try and take her away, or does he seem really genuinely?
He seems genuinely confused by who this person might be. And it's also could be that he's broken his relationship with her in his own way. So there is his own
Guilt.
yes. There is a definite element.
Shame!
So he is like,
But no feeling of ulterior motive or okay.
I think that I have a daughter who's going to save the world, and I'm struggling to understand how that could be remotely true with who I knew you used to be.
You know what? Fuck you. And I just like reactionarily light and snuff out a candle. Like, light! Off and on.
Strange outburst.
It may not
Well,
seem.
I can do shit.
It may not seem like it, but that technically is a godly power. So.
I knew you as someone else, apparently. And I hope that whoever comes back to the Kegforge estate at some anonymous time in our future has a backstory I am proud of.
Well,
I think
thought you
already
would.
working on that one.
Yeah, I thought you would be proud of me. I'm doing heroes work. I mean, do you want me to be a person who pisses in fountains anymore? I thought that was the whole thing, that you were really upset with me, so I went out and I started to make amends. I fell in with these guys who are awesome.
Thank you.
She's come a long way. I'm very proud of her.
Thank you.
You should be proud of her now. You are literally capitalizing on the work she has done so far.
Yeah. When we first met, she was like a security guard, and now she's a hero.
She was a temp, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a security guard for a day and then off to some other thing.
Yeah,
She
she's
struggled to find her way, and now she has.
a lot of 2J jobs apparently.
Yeah, I have a hard time keeping jobs down, it's true.
But she's
This
held
is
this down.
I have held this down.
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But clearly, you're becoming your own person, and that is hard for me to let go.
Well, I think that's part of growing up, and you're gonna have to
Yeah,
let me.
grow up, Dad.
I meant my growing up, but yeah, you know.
I'm a little drunk.
Also, you grow up.
You gotta eat something.
Mom,
Oh, it's a good idea.
I will leave you to your work.
Uh-huh.
We would ask humbly of you to return as soon as possible.
When I'm all done with the stuff, the hero stuff, whatever that means, I will come back.
Yeah, like I just open my journal, like it makes any sense, and be like, look, she's a point of the triangle. Like this is important stuff.
Triangles!
Like if you can just, there's the gods, and then there's us, and then like it's
a whole
heavy
thing.
stuff.
It's a whole thing.
In my
There they are.
experience,
Triangles.
Just pointing like a man.
Yeah.
just a Charlie Day build.
Yeah.
Or it is pulled out. There's, in my experience,
Yes.
most of the time, we never interact with another person who is integral to the fabric of our times. And so, pardon me for not understanding
How many stories have you read about heroes?
so many backstories.
How many of them start as unlikely?
Exactly. If anything, you kicking her out and her pissing in the fountain was like an inciting incident. It started her on the whole thing, and she became more than she was before.
Joe has a whole thing about it.
Yeah.
I am swept up in this, and I am an atheist.
Which is weird, since it's like well-known fact that gods
Well, it
exist.
is not that I don't believe the gods exist or not. It is I don't believe that their power. I don't have faith in them for my continued existence.
It sounds a little more agnostic.
No.
You know, I don't want to get caught up in the weeds.
I think this is also beyond what I can be a part of still. You are clearly not a part of my life the same anymore, and you've changed and you're growing, and I'm excited to connect with you again and learn this new backstory, but
Dad.
I think that it is a journey you take without this part of you.
But she is not alone.
She's not taking it without that part of her. It's her backstory.
Yeah, Dad, I'll come home. I'll come home and you know, things will be like they were. Well, hopefully not quite like they were, you know, but like I'll be back. And you know, tell Mom that, you know, but I got stuff to do.
Tell us more about your grandma.
My mother.
Your mom?
She's very nice.
What's her name? Like, the shield's hers, right? Like, what is she like? Does Mogg take after her?
Always. You will watch him stand up, and he pushes everything aside, and he kind of wipes his hands as though he does prepare to leave. And he turns back to you. He says, Mogg, I have made many mistakes in my life.
Really?
One of them was waiting for you to turn back, and you didn't. And I didn't come to chase you.
Oh. I didn't know that I was supposed to turn back.
If you're strong enough sometimes, you fight for what's important. But maybe it was my hubris to think that what was important for you to fight for was your family. But it clearly wasn't in that moment.
I'm fighting for all of us. I'm fighting for mushrooms and moons and cults and
Her goal this whole time has been
not vampires, but
to make amends for what she did. If that's not fighting for her family, what is?
Well,
It's bigger now than this. But I trust then that if you can, my daughter will come home.
I'm gonna make you proud of me.
she'll
and if
return a hero.
If you don't, or something happens in whatever this journey is that the Slayers of Convenience are on, we will tell your backstory.
Also, we're still workshopping that name, so like, let's not have it get like really out there.
Yes,
Let's not hammer that in stone.
Stay tuned for updates.
Let's get like t-shirts in the Kegforge.
He like puts all of the like merch he's been making.
My daughter's in the Slayers of Convenience, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Slayers of Convenience.
Yeah, all I got was this lousy tunic.
Yeah. He's wearing it underneath.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh.
Got a bumper sticker on his heritage.
I'll make you proud of me, and I will come back. And I'm gonna do everything right by you and sis. And I'm learning. And I'm doing better. And I am better. And I will be what we need. And sometimes that's not what we want, but what we need.
You should write that down.
Yeah, that's like a song. We can write that into a song. Can't always get what you want.
He'll turn to you to go.
It is a thing they do. It's weird.
Yeah, it's cultural.
He doesn't move to hug you, but cleans off the rest of his things.
You owe me a story. Disappointed.
I'm gonna come up and attempt to hug him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll, yeah. But you can. It feels different than the
Yeah.
first one.
The fuck?
And there was
Anthem starts playing.
Yeah.
The song of reunion. Ignore it.
Sorry.
Shall we pause?
We're back. So this hug is a bit different.
Yeah. I feel him stiff in my arms, and I break it off quickly. And just
You do the exit.
yeah, and I look down at my feet and just kind of stay silent.
And as he leaves, he intentionally pauses at the door. And then he looks back at all of you. He waves.
Awkward waves.
Oh no, no. Oh,
Oh,
the hell was that?
I am a man of culture. It is good to learn these things in case it comes in.
just so you know,
I
it's
thought it
you,
might
you
have.
don't go this way. You go this way.
Oh. What does the other way mean?
It's this, and then doing anything with your hands.
The bad?
It's,
That's
it's kind of a racist thing.
oh.
What?
Now
Shit, I just thought it was like gauche.
now you know how it
explains
feels when
things.
people fist bump me and do extra things.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Because of that look
This all
back,
just got
he
awkward.
leaves that moment. That moment of knowing that. You okay? Yep. Phones are just going off.
What is going on today? Mine's off. What are we doing?
Mine's on silent.
He leaves you with that moment where he chooses to look back, and that is the last time you see him for now.
Oh, sorry.
You return to conversation with the Slayers.
Yeah, I think I just kind of sit down and like lean into my chair, and that didn't go the way I thought it would.
How'd you think it would go?
I don't know. You guys said he was like so chill and happy to see me. And
He was.
felt
It was a big shift. Like as soon as he hugged you.
Yes.
cold and
Perhaps he was harboring some feelings undealt with until he was faced with them. And it appears that you were also.
well, how would you feel if you got kicked out and then your dad wanted to come see you and then he got all weird?
Well, that is a very specific hypothetical, but I can imagine I wouldn't feel very good about it.
Yeah, I don't exactly have a lot of experience with fathers, but I mean, you really genuinely concerned. I mean, if I knew of my father, I would want them to be like that.
My father was a very strict and emotionless man. It was hard to deal with.
Really?
Yes, it may come as a surprise.
I'm just going to say this outwardly. While you weren't at the table, he was really in on the like, that's not my daughter suspicion thing. And
He thought you might be a demon.
Yeah, he
claimed
said
you
that-
smelled of ash.
yeah. And then I was like, the fact that the father seems so dead set on something like that, I coupled that with the fact that you did not want us to look inside your mind earlier today. Is there anything you want to tell us, Mogg?
What, you now think I'm a demon too?
No, I
I
don't
mean,
think you're a demon.
I don't, because like I said, I've divine sensed
Yeah.
around you, so if you were a demon, I'd have known that.
But you are seeming very avoidant. You're really hesitant for this situation. He was really, that was unusual.
At first I thought maybe he was like the imposter and was like just trying to like get you away from us for some reason. Like
Yeah, like at the party?
but like
Yeah.
like I didn't get that impression. Like he seemed to be really concerned. And I mean, it's a lot to take in. You have changed. I'm sure there's a lot of guilt going on there, and like, did I do this to the person?
She downs her beer. I'm going for a walk. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Would you like company?
No. She just gets up and leaves.
Insight? I guess no. I won't. I won't roll insight on a fellow player. That's not fair.
You can all the time. It's just that she doesn't want to have this conversation.
Okay. While you go for a walk, roll a Constitution check, and the rest of you, we're gonna deal with you were messaging Aurora.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Accepting her summons in the AM.
Okay. So you say we accept her in the morning. She sends you a message back, knowing that this is Donovan sending her a message, and says, Master Anyeti, there is a member of your house who will meet you here with your package.
Thank you.
We good?
We are good.
Oh, wait. I'm going to message you too. Aurora, there's something that maybe we could get your help with. Mogg had a crown of mind. What is that thing?
Oh, I think we can handle that as well.
Look, it involves some sort of delegates who might be in town that maybe you're aware of that are from Boscalonia.
We're gonna have to cast it again.
What is our means of communication?
We're giving message right now, just to her. And she can
It's still 25, right?
Sending is.
Oh, sending is 25.
Oh, I guess it would be sending, because it messages through
Sending?
it's a shorter space.
Yeah.
All right.
But you can just...
Yeah, whatever.
She has an open channel right now with the idea that she's very rarely does this, right? Because usually she wants to make sure that people cannot just message her or through sending or whatever. So she's usually quite shielded and protected. But this is an open space right now.
Just constantly getting spam in your brain.
Hey, it's Rick. I thought we had a good time last night, but I don't know. You just give me a call or whatever.
This Sunday, 25% off and only at Reitman's.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Pants
That's
and
only 2
slacks.
words. That's only 2 words.
Go ahead.
I can rephrase. I didn't know if it,
It's okay.
yeah,
it's
fair,
open
fair.
right now with her, so just go.
just give
Yeah.
us sending stones. Fuck.
Yeah.
Delegates from Boscalonia, we have their sash, they have our crown. Seems important. Please help, Anthem.
Yeah. She'll be like, yep, okay. We'll figure it out. Meet you there. Okay. So, that is going to be in the morning. There's a couple other things that you want to do, and you've rolled a check. So, we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back, resolve this. Anything else anybody else wants to do in the city in the morning before we hit the Palace of Ways? Yeah. Ba-ba-ba! Sit down, short break!
When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
Sometimes it's the only way to face the darkness is to embrace the darkness.
Welcome back. Heroes! Yay!
That's us.
I am not a barbarian!
Settle down, settle down.
You do you, babe.
Kill a few people here and there in the name of don't kill me.
There's a little something else in there.
We've been through some stuff together.
This is
haven't
how we create
Peer
bonds.
pressure.
we? It's been the best part of my life.
I'm not going to the temple.
You start to vomit all over Aaron. No!
He had a fling with a tiefling.
Maybe I should wear like a sneaky detective outfit. Are you sure I can't tempt you? With this!
That's not delightful, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight, and you guys are turning it into a sex thing, and that damage was trash.
And what is your 7th favorite drink?
Oh my god.
Friends solve puzzle together. Friends, our team. I'm good at killing things, and you guys are passable.
Hello. Oh, lovely wedding.
He is now engulfed in flames.
I think I got in a couple good hits.
Fennel's unconscious again.
Hello, Zap.
Whoa! Drop a 0.
Estravel!
She is the devil.
Okay, so she's looking for a vessel, and that's...
Do not let that happen.
Focus fire.
You are so hungry. The familiar and unfamiliar faces of everyone you've ever killed. There is no justice here, only sickness. And I am the cure.
No.
Her eyes go black.
Oh no. No, I'm down.
Saving them is. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's everything.
Not ideal to have to kill your friends.
She repeats back words that you said to her once. When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
I've found people and starting to feel like a real person again.
Because I have friends. I have friends now.
Are you ready?
What is sound check? What do we do on sound check?
Well, technically, we're supposed to count to 5 so that you can balance our audio. However, we no longer count to 5. We do stupid voices and characters, and you're not even in the sound booth anymore. So, quite frankly, I don't know what this is.
Alan, you are a grunt in Metal Gear Solid complaining to yourself about getting assigned the quiet guard post where nothing ever happens right before getting stealth killed by Snake.
Okay. Oh, man. I hate this post. Huh? What was that noise? Oh.
Must have been the wind.
Nothing exciting ever happens. Huh? What was that?
It's a box.
Thud. Just the box. Just once, I want something to...
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Sounds good to me.
Welcome back. We are going to cut over to Kegforge. Describe what it was like when you went for a walk.
So, I walked through the town, lost deep in my thoughts. I made my way back to the Samshua Temple.
Okay.
Said hi to a few people that I recognize, and then I just went up to the roof and hung out underneath of the fig tree, my fig tree.
So we went back to the garden.
Yeah, went back to the garden. Is it fruiting?
It is not.
Okay. Then I just sit up underneath of it, lay my back against it, and have a little cry. Thinking about all the things that have happened today and all the untruths that I am living with.
When you reach your hand out, just, to like, you're gonna bring your hand up to like wipe your tears or do something. Instead, as your hand comes out, a leaf has fallen from the tree and it hits your hand.
Oh. Oh, my nose, dude. I'm kidding.
Samshua's just like,
I keep trying.
Whatever you want to do. It's a leaf for you.
That's very nice. Thanks, Samshua. I like trying to get it to stick to my face. Like start playing with the leaf. Yeah.
Okay, and it has its like kind of corrugated little edges and stuff. As you hold it, you watch as it starts to catch fire.
Oh shit. Oh, 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 oh.
And it kind of goes up, and then little bits of it flutter down.
Shit, did I do that?
And the little bits that fall into your lap, as you like dust them off and stuff, they hit the dirt around you.
Yeah.
And as they hit the earth, you watch little moments where they kind of turn into like a little trail of smoke. And each of those little trails of smoke, little tendrils that seem to spin like little tornadoes, tiny ones. It's clearly something magical. And those little moments, they make little holes in the earth. They seem to make little tracks. And those tracks become more and more like little triangles cut into the earth all around you.
Geometry. Anthem would love this. I attempt to remember it as best as I can to describe it to Anthem later. Oh, but I don't have to tell him about the whole smoke thing, and that's what Dad said. I covered it in smoke. Fuck. I see, yeah, she just leans up against the tree and stays there for a couple hours before heading back to the inn.
Okay. Occasionally, if you put your hand out again, the same thing starts to happen every time.
Okay.
Consistently. So, if you test it, you can replicate it.
Okay. Does it burn on command? Or not command? It's not commandable. Okay. Gotta keep my hands to myself.
It's almost like maybe you shouldn't run around and touch stuff.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Kind of just like takes her sleeves. Does this like a little kid to like fist them up. Unless I catch my sleeves on fire.
No, you're
Mogg
good.
starts wearing mittens.
Yeah.
Just ovens.
Oven mittens.
Just kitten mittens.
Yeah.
What? I like crabs.
Hey guys.
And although people recognize you, they're busy at the temple, and they're also maybe a little bit like you're on your way, you have your quest. They leave you to your peace.
Okay.
Back at our dragon wagon.
The DJs come out because it's starting to get to the late night crowd.
I'll be upstairs.
You have some communications probably to do if you're confirming ordinance that Aurora mentioned.
Yes.
So she's gonna meet you there. You're again going through that box of things, which contains a bunch of other information, including some tickets for tomorrow's train leaving Portalis.
Oh. I mean, we've been wanting. So, I guess this is sort of a hint situation, but Aurora has given us train tickets. Did you leave yet?
I'm still here. I was like, what?
Also getting up to leave.
Well, yeah. These are dated for. What day is it? I think it's tomorrow. This is tomorrow. I wasn't sure. I get confused.
Time is soup. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, we have.
Especially right now.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess wrap up any business in town. If we want to leave anyway. We're
Yes, that
saying
won't
yes or
take
we want
long.
to get out of here.
It'll be good.
Yeah, I've seen almost everybody I know. I do want to go back to the lighthouse and just I'm a little concerned about Bubs being like maybe the evil's rubbing off on me and just check on naps and slaps, but that'll be pretty quick.
Okay. I'm going to go. Just so you know where I am. I'm going to go to. I know I saw one. There's a temple of Onair. I just need to take care of something.
Of course.
Yeah, it's not too far from the Allegra Peninsula.
I only have one thing to handle mainly, but you should also know that I have seen to the care of naps and slaps.
Oh.
as well. So
Okay.
Oh, good.
it is
Yeah.
good.
Also, I put an order in for a crystal scimitar that should have come by now, I would think. But yeah. Okay. You know how to get a hold of me? I'll be okay on my own.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If I'm not back before daybreak, something happened. Okay. Bye.
Shit, I'm planning on being back for dinner.
It is 9:30, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Right?
It's late.
And you guys have eaten turkey soup, or just a light dusting of the fear across your lips. And then,
Eat vegetables not here. Yeah.
yep. Okay, so the two of you you'll be able to easily accomplish your check-in. And we'll jump to you at the Temple of Onair.
Okay, so Anthem's gonna look a little.
Yeah, the temple outside, we would pass by before, you know that there's a load of these candles that get lit out front of the temple. And the temple has this amazingly beautiful glass eye, this open eye. You were at the Temple of Hest earlier today. That is a temple where the symbol for that god is the closed eye with the tear. And this is an open eye that adorns the location.
Okay. I hope this is the right place to do this. I don't know. Yeah. Are there candles available that is sort of like? Okay, I'm gonna grab one. Go in. Is there anyone around?
Yeah. There are not as many people as you might have expected if you went to the Temple of Alagropinia in the evening. And instead, you'll notice a few people moving about. They look more like scholars and historians than acolytes necessarily, but you know, they look like they're dressed simply but fashionably. They're moving about. Some of them also have candles. Some of them just have loads full of books or scrolls. And people seem to be going about business that looks important to them.
It's just one person being like, shh.
I didn't do anything.
Do you want to catch one of them and just...
Yeah. See if anyone's kind of looking at me like they.
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay. 10.
Okay. I think just at your passive perception-wise, you kind of look about, and then you're looking for, is anybody looking at you?
Yeah, like, you know, when you walk in and someone, like a store clerk, kind of like looks up from what they're doing to that kind of
Yeah, this
vibe.
time instead of that vibe, which is what you might be looking for or expecting, you actually notice someone who's got a kind of a crate situation at their feet full of books, and they've got a bunch of other books kind of under one arm, and you look up and make eye contact, and they're already staring at you.
Oh, hi. I'm gonna walk over and then kind of like, as if I'm trying to be small, like that weird awkward like duck down when you talk to someone. Like, hi. I'm not normally the type to go to a temple. How do I like do this?
What are you here to do? And it's a human man. He's got a really thick, his hair is just like a kind of like rakishly to the side. It's thick. He's in his 50s. He looks really knowledgeable, confident. He stands with a really firm posture. He kind of like has a little tiny pair of small glasses.
Well, I came to a realization earlier today. And I'm looking for guidance or assistance. Basically, I've never been one to commune with a god, but I feel that I need to. Specifically, Onair.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
We don't necessarily here all have to commune exactly like that. You know?
so what are the like? What are your
Tenets, philosophies. This is a place of
practices?
all knowledge
Okay.
and exploration of what it means to assess knowledge and history and truth. So here you can spend time learning predominantly, and that is the best way to get to know yourself and a god. I am Casper Comey. I am Dragonfly here.
Dragonfly.
I am the resident debate champion.
Oh. Are there like clerics of Onair? Are you a cleric?
No.
No.
I am just me. I am just learned and curious.
My name is Daros. Yeah, I have a different name I go by, but
Yeah. As a
I'm a performer.
nom de plume?
yeah.
As a writer?
I write, but mostly I write song. Although some story,
Oh, a poet then.
you could say that. Look, I'm going to cut to the quick of it here. My colleagues and I are known. We have a name for us as a group. They are very much tied to. One is a paladin of Rapinia. One is now a cleric of Semjua. The other one is not tied to a god necessarily, but has a purpose. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's something to do with a great threat to the universe. But as a group, we're dealing with a threat to the gods and to existence. And I've spent a lot of time feeling insignificant. But this morning, I realized because there's like a triumvirate of gods that are on our side, and a triumvirate of gods that are opposing them, and they have their own designs, and one of them is new, and it seems like they might be threatening other ones. It's a lot. And I realized, at least what felt true to myself today, was that I need to oppose the designs of the god Hest. So I came here. I don't even know why. It just felt like the right thing to do.
One way to verify what is the truth of things is our own instincts. But that's not very reliable. Even what most people might consider to be true is not a very good test of veracity. It's interesting to feel the way you do, and I think that should be the thing that you want to investigate and be curious about the most. What is it about the god of lies that keeps you up at night?
That would be my past and all of the wrongs that I have done.
And is the truth for yourself one of guilt?
I mean, there's some guilt in there, but mostly it's... I can't change the past, so I'm trying to make a better future.
That seems like a very noble pursuit. When you light a candle here, they are all about ways to take space for thought and communicate mostly with yourself. When you learn, you become less ignorant. But it's not just about creating for your internal self a database of information, a list of facts and things that are known to you, but it is about being able to question your list and another's. Do you have something to prove to anyone other than yourself?
I don't know. Not really.
Then why come before a god?
Because we are being pulled in ways that make it feel like we're going to be confronting a god or something like.
Do you seek information specifically? Or just
That or assistance. I mean, in a very, like, I guess
literal
my
way.
Yeah, my hope here. We're getting tied up into some very, like, life-threatening, tangible situations, and I'm hoping for something that will aid me in my endeavors, I suppose. I don't know. I thought I had to try something.
I think this is excellent.
Oh. So light a candle.
and ask.
Okay.
All questions have answers. But very rarely are the answers we get what we're really looking for.
Okay.
I think that if you're feeling like the god of Hest is in your way, remember that gods themselves are fallible. They have their own agendas and purposes,
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
and they make mistakes. Here, we document them. It is the best way we know to be a part of what is history. But it is written by others.
Do you have any documents about a god named Zurge?
So new. Very little. But I can get it together for you.
That would be very handy. Or any connections to... Do you know anything about what it takes to depose a god, or why you would want to get rid of a god?
There are some writings.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The mystery of ascension and the death of gods is not clear for everyone, but there would be accounts and interpretations. Why we worship them and why they are here and curious about us, I think that they need us sometimes more than we need them. And in the case of Zurge, this new god, where does that power truly come from? Having ascended to require worship. Also, it is a god of progress. But it is not just progress. It is with consequence.
Yeah, that's weird. So specific. It's less of a concept and more of a...
It is what it leaves behind. Because if we do not fix those challenges and complications as we grow and move on, we end up just leaving a mess in our wake. And if all you do is break things to make change, then are you really building anything at all? I will put some notes together for you, though.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go light the candle.
Reach out when you light the candle.
Okay. Okay.
Onair will listen. And he kind of walks away to go get you some documents.
Okay. Is there like an altar with a bunch of candles?
Yes, it's pretty obvious where everyone is doing it.
Very
There's
obvious.
another like inside perfect sphere, golden sheen about the glass. An eye. Again, similar to the facade on the outside. And there is a ton of candles there. And you notice a couple more people will come in and light something. And if they are under their breath whispering anything, most of the things that people are asking for is to know something. So, you know, what is the harvest like next year? Does she love me? The questions that you know that most people have at the top of their mind if you've ever done surface thoughts, which you've done before, a detect thoughts, right?
So many times. Yeah, okay. All right. Is there like a line, or do I just find a spot?
It's fine.
Let's find a spot, okay. Yeah. And are people kneeling? Does it seem like they...
Everyone's doing their own thing.
Everyone's doing their own
There
thing.
doesn't seem to be like any like one particular way to do this. You'll see that if someone has a lot to say, they might have sat down with their candle. Okay. You'll see that someone else will come over, they will put the candle down and light it, and something very quick happens, and then they walk away. And then there is someone on the side who looks like they've been sitting in front of a candle for so long that there's very little left. Just wax.
Okay. Well, I'll go and I'll place a candle, and I think I will sit. There's no lighters.
They have little, like, long
sticks, yeah.
Papers.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there. Well, most of my life has been dedicated to things that seem quite opposed to good. I mean, you're not neutral. I identify as neutral as well. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know if you have a stake in what's going on amongst your kin, but what I want to know most is how do we exploit the weaknesses of the forces allied against us by Haldon, his cult, Zurge, Tirker, and Hest? I'm also curious how to extract without aggression the truth and motivations of Onovan and Mogg. There's something about them that they are hiding from us, and I feel that without laying it all out on the table, we're all doomed. Anthem just looks up expectantly, waiting for something to happen. Okay.
As though a door opens to the side, and a gust of wind sort of moves through. And a lot of the candles that are lit still will flicker, and yours seems to go out. But that door is opened up by Dragonfly Comey. And so he kind of looks around and he's like, I have what you need.
Okay. Good timing. The approach.
Coincidences.
They seem... yeah.
While you're discussing with him, he passes you a set of wrapped up scrolls. And, parchments and a bunch of things that look like, if you unfurl it, historical documents and some things that are recently attributed to Zurge and some information, and it's very sparse and light. And then there's a couple of extra things in there, and he's like, and I found a couple of other items that I think spoke to me. For you.
Oh. Okay. I'm leaving town tomorrow. Do these need to get back to you?
No, they are copies.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Sorry if this was weird.
Why would you apologize for weird?
I'm just out of my element. I feel uncomfortable. Yep.
In a place of religion? Or in a place of knowledge?
Religion.
It's the religion. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like you've learned something about yourself then.
It's not new. It's always made me uncomfortable.
And yet you are chosen by the gods.
Apparently.
Do you think that tells you something?
Not that it's clear yet. Yeah, I don't know. I have resolved in what I know purpose of my own, but it feels insignificant.
That's what they want you to think.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck.
You too.
Please save us from this disaster of my hope to meet people in debate when there are no more days. And time is such a mess. It's difficult to schedule people to healthy philosophical debate when it feels like the world is going to end and they'd rather spend time at home with their families.
Yep. Yeah, that's, no pressure. I'll do my best. That's why I came, for help. It's a lot. I perform and stuff, and I just want to sing, but,
I think if that want is true, then it is very important. Good luck.
Thank you. You too. Gonna go.
And you exited very late evening of Portalis to make your way back to the door.
Sweating from, awkward. Ugh. Okay.
Amazing.
So you got that smell of religion on him now? Can we sniff it out?
Yeah, it smells like old books.
Yeah.
It's a good smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn sophists that answer everything with a question.
Yeah.
So you'll have during that time been able to go over to the lighthouse. Starly has arrangements to leave very shortly. Everything is worked out, and you feel like we don't have to play the scene out, but Bubs is okay.
Yeah.
A little confused, a little
Starly
hungover
still
for
seems
as
pretty-
much as a gargoyle can be.
Yeah. Starly seems pretty still committed to trying not to be evil, even though she's not good at it.
You know, she's a work in progress.
Aren't we all?
And Bubs had to spend some time getting to know what it feels like to maybe be outside of the lighthouse, to be able to start to question, what he's really trying to do as well. So it was a good adventure. You catch up, everything looks to be in good shape, and you feel confident that you can leave without everything falling apart. And yourself for your evening.
Yeah. So kind of to mirror Anthem's journey with a candle, I'm going to have a lit candle of my own and place it on a little what was a fountain, I believe, or of sorts outside of Husk's tea shop.
And do you want to connect with Husk?
One more time.
Wasn't that really close to the Temple of Aurora?
Yes.
It was.
You want to roll perception?
Yeah.
I'll roll a light stealth.
A cheeky stealth?
A cheeky stealth. I won't use my good die.
All right.
I'll tell you what I roll. You don't have to tell me what you roll.
Ooh, that's fun.
21.
Okay. As you light the candle, almost immediately after the candle lights inside the tea shop, you'll notice a light come on, as though they are almost paired.
I will just, as I enter.
And then the door opens for you. Likely a mage hand. As you hear, and then And Husky's already brewing. Has a robe on over his elven form.
Hello again. It appears it will be my last night in this city, and I wanted to return one more time and thank you.
He pours a cup of tea for each of you and passes you something light and a bit minty and herb forward, and then takes a sip. It has been my pleasure.
Are you able to detect if someone is a changeling?
I am only doing it when I am honest with them myself.
I have a
But
friend,
I do have instincts.
as do I, to see if someone is lying or perhaps withholding, but it is not quite the same as being able to specifically tell if someone is not who, or someone is more than they say they are, or even think they are. And I have been given concern this evening that one such individual may be in my midst.
I'm not aware of anyone new arriving.
One of my companions. There's a lot happening. It involves many a thing. The machinations of the gods and what have you, and
How comfortable are you with sharing your own secret in order to have such one given back to you?
like I said, it is hard to change in and out of it, but I don't know. I do not know of what value it may be if they are a threat. It doesn't seem so, but it is just confounding, if that were the case.
Then I would say they are not. I feel like as we meet each other, our instincts for survival are suspicion, but at its core, it seems much more simple when we know. And if you suspect, then perhaps it is just something else.
Well, if not our particular nature, then what else could it be?
That'll be an interesting answer, won't it?
Thank you again.
It has been an honor to know a changeling who will save the world.
May the world never have to know that we may continue to be safe.
They don't deserve you.
I know. But they do deserve Onovan for now.
It has been a pleasure to meet him as well.
He was a good man, father figure.
I hope you meet more like him.
Hopefully I won't have to. Take care.
I have something for you.
Oh.
You watch him kind of noodle around in there. And then he passes you a package of tea.
Oh.
A recipe from my own Anthem.
Ah. Thank you. It's very kind of you.
It means a lot to me.
What temperature at boiling or
I've left a little
below?
instruction.
Oh, good. Thank you. Take care, Husk. Oh, that's my tray.
And as you head out from that space, you make your way back to the Dragon Wagon as well. So everyone eventually returns for a rest. As you probably
Pour over all the stuff that I
Yeah.
got, the scrolls and whatnot. See if
Okay.
find any info.
And you'll also have a message of anything that you need from the Temple of Allegrapinia, which would mostly be that repairs were well underway. Thank you for everything. Nothing new from the from Pedge and his compatriots, but you can keep an eye out and leave word with the tavern as you leave that should anything else come, they can send it along through the temple. Okay. So we head over.
Oh, can I retcon something? In episode 50, Alla made a request to send a message to Barnabas. And I said before we take a long rest, I would do that if I had the magic.
Oh,
abilities.
yeah, okay.
Did still have
Okay.
a spell slot available, so I would have relayed the message, which was, you took riddles from Bub. Why did that happen? Or did you? Something to that?
Yeah. Then after that, we got an explanation from Bob.
I'd do
But
it
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I want.
Yeah.
I want to hear Barnabas' side of the story.
Yeah.
Do you want to connect with Alla while you do this, or you just want to? You knew that you guys were going to take care of this.
I think after the temple went down, we came back. We were going to do the thing. I'd have sent that to Barnabas, and then I would relay the response.
Okay. And so the question was just, did you take riddles from Bub?
Yeah, we
Why
met.
and would you give them?
Why would you give them?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. And you would hear back from him. Always happy to make a deal.
Okay.
Should I come to you?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Call me anytime.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Alan loves that.
Onovan doesn't know that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll tell Ella.
And you can tell Ella on the way to the palace.
Word.
So, in the morning,
Let's go.
as you approach the palace proper, there's a set of guards waiting, and you recognize the twins that travel with Aurora. There are city guards, palace guards, and the closer you get to the palace itself, there seem to be other people moving about that are in intense uniform. There's other heroes. There are delegates from other places. Everyone looks very fancy. And you're walking up to this beautifully ornate building. And the banners that fly across the city close to the palace are all in the traditional whites and the cobalt blues of Portalis and the Empress of Orleana.
Have you guys been in here before?
First time for me.
Oh, wow.
This is fancy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
There's some nice stonework here.
Long have I aspired to be in these halls.
Oh, we're here now.
Indeed.
We should get an etching done.
Of what?
Us here?
From whom?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably like a portrait guy around here, right?
No,
Am I right?
no, this is not a tourist attraction.
No, this is kind
This
of
is
invite only
high
scenario.
esteem.
Yeah, like don't do anything. Like.
Yeah, this is one of, if not the highest security places in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
not.
There's-
No fucking about.
If you look up at those, you can see people watching us all around. There are probably.
Everyone roll a perception check on that as you finish that sentence. So, Alla's pointing out where she can pick out
11.
6.
15.
So there are people stationed, not just like that. There are guards here at the doors, and as you're walking inside to the Palace of Ways itself, your roll.
12.
Okay, so you're picking up that there's people up there. Your high enough roll. One of the moves. There's a flash of something, and they are holding a weapon that you don't recognize.
Just kind of like wave at them up there.
Is it one of those don't smile situations?
There are people here going about business, but most people
I mean
have
the guards. I mean,
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They're too far.
They're too far.
Yeah.
Can't really tell.
And this is like
One of them.
This is a really complicated looking. You're familiar with the concept of guns, but you've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah. Appears to have some sort of eyeglass on the top.
Catches the light.
Place is fancy.
It is almost entirely made of like assembled white marbles. And then there are banners here that represent Orleana, banners for Portalis. And then as you walk through into what is actually the Palace of Ways, you also see that there are, throughout this hall, other banners associated with different places all around the world.
We skipped a bunch coming in
yeah.
here. If we're actually in the Palace of Ways, we would have been stopped, and every single item we are carrying would have had Identify cast on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
As well as, so what do I have for this? Ooh, look it up.
Oh yeah, run through some of that info.
We'd have removed all our weapons and armor, although they give them back once you go through. They cast Identify on everything you have, and any casting of magic within the palace causes the caster to glow blue, like fairy fire, and sets off a hold person ward.
Wow.
I'll let the twins would explain this to you all as they walk you through
Yeah.
the different stages of their security.
Diablo.
Yep.
Good to see you again.
Also, for the audience, the guards are holding like energy weapons, like from Altero Prime.
Oh.
Okay.
Which, I mean, we don't
No
know
super
the
high
whole
rolls,
rules,
but we
but
want to let you guys know.
they're technically not allowed through the portals.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like the Altero Prime does not give Altero high technology things.
Oh.
So they'd have gotten it through another channel, which we wouldn't necessarily know the details of what's allowed through those things.
We're just
but, like,
excited and we want to, yeah. We're going to go through those portals someday, guys. So we're seeing them as we go through security and we go through the process. We are seeing the faint glow of these portals that would take you to other places in Altero. But we haven't walked forward to see the portal that would take us to Altero Prime. We're seeing the portals that business is happening through these ones, which take people to other parts of the world.
Just keep remarking, oh, that one goes to there. That one goes to there. Like reading the signs and like, oh.
There's 5 that are active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 5, and then a whole bunch that are just empty.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah. Just reading everything I can. Like, wow.
This is.
And Aurora is waiting for you. So the twins bring you there. There are still guards along kind of the way with you, and they start to like peel off and sort of take positions there.
I have a very minor concern.
Mm-hmm.
The Ring of Mind shielding that I have has Nox inside of it. Would the Identify spell identify that? cool.
Yeah.
What about chonkers?
Bring it?
We haven't established it, but I probably would have. Especially if we were gonna leave from here, which I wasn't sure if we were.
He's Eldritch.
I think all they would know is that that is a magical thing, and they would not allow chunkers in.
I think we'll have to have one of the twins is like, I'll hold him.
I kind of like chonkers. Is that okay with you?
Chonkers is like, yeah, sure.
All right.
Yep.
Here you
I mean,
go.
he's a bit like,
Yeah.
Yes. Also, there would be wards. He wouldn't be able to slide under anything.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, that's fine. Just be like, all right, see you later, chonkers.
we'll leave one of the twins with them, and they're just like, I'll feed it things.
Yeah, it loves things.
We don't really know how it works, so.
Just see what he does with chicken bones. It's pretty awesome. Rattle, rattle.
It's not awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll leave chonkers with them.
Okay.
Got him for free from a gnome named Zelmak.
Aurora will be like, I know Zelmak.
Oh, you know Zelmak? I mean, he's a big personality. It's not like he's on the low. He should be.
He should be. He should be in jail.
Sketchy little gnome.
I've tried.
Oh.
I've arrested him several times.
Really?
Yes, magic items that go through that, I say shop, with a loose interpretation.
I mean, it is a shop. It's a front.
So, you're Aurora?
Yes, Magathra Kegforge.
Wait, is this not?
No, we have never met.
No.
Oh, sorry.
She wasn't there for the onions and.
Yeah.
Which is
I've heard great things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Back at you. So. What? Why are you laughing?
We spoke highly of you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I think.
Alalaris. Anthem.
Doros.
Thanos Heart. Magathra Kegforge. And of course, Esther Onavin and Yeti. I have an eager half-elf waiting to be allowed to approach. She's on her way.
Good. I would speak with her. Do I know who this individual is?
They've let you know that it's Lakepool. So her first name is Zoella.
What is
Lakepool.
this? Who are we meeting?
Oh, it's a couple of people are on their way. First of all, I wanted to introduce you to the Palace of Ways.
Yeah, no,
of course,
this is,
please.
I mean,
There's a good chance you're all gonna die, and so I thought it'd be really awesome if you could come in and see the portals for one time before, whatever happens.
I would love to do that.
Why die? Why do you think we're gonna die?
I mean,
we're adventurers. There's always a possibility we're gonna die.
Yeah, but you see, like it's a probable thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're mixed up, and is this just dawning on you, Mogg?
I don't know. I guess it's more the tone of like you're probably gonna die. Be like, okay, have a little bit of faith in us. Are we supposed to like save the world or something?
I think you're gonna save the world.
Thank you.
I think you should see the portals.
Yeah, that's fair. Just
I mean, I've always wanted to.
I would love
Saying that's like a glass half empty kind of approach, you know?
I think it's even if we save the world, we might not make it in the. Do I want to die? No. Is it possible? Yeah.
I think whether you've got a glass half empty or half full doesn't matter because you should finish it.
Drink it.
And so,
I don't
welcome
have a drink.
to the Palace of Ways. And this is one of the most magical things in the world.
I will be able to sing the songs and tell the stories of this place with a little bit more accuracy now.
Now,
Appreciate that.
Zoella is probably exploding something on her way here, so she'll probably be a little bit behind.
Yes.
But I understand that, Mogg, you scamp, you might have had a bit of an exchange with the delegate of Boscolonia.
Here's the sash.
Right, yeah. Whoopsies. I mean, they were fine. As far as I can remember, they were
Well,
very
he won't
nice.
stop talking about you, so
Oh.
it made quite the impression.
Well, I hope it's all good things.
That
Yes. Really shouldn't have done sewer frogs. So that's on him.
I assumed it was important because if he's wearing a Boscalonian sash while in Portalis.
Yes, he's
He went ball hopping, and if he was at a ball, and he took some sewer frogs, I I heard they're from the Misty Mountains.
There are no Misty Mountains, Mogg.
There's no Misty Mountains?
There never were.
It's Misty Mountain Sewer Company.
Misty Mountains, that sweet Misty Mountain purple kush?
I really enjoy spending time with you. Okay. He's from a fancy family. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's a young man who is a complete fool.
Does he have my
bless
boots? Chance.
No, that's the person you assaulted at the pony judging contest.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, Mogg got on one last night.
Oopsies.
2 nights ago.
No, it was last night. Oh, no, 2 nights ago. Yes.
And then yesterday morning, while we were at the train station, Mogg was at the pony competition.
I didn't mean to. I just didn't realize how many. If you just went, things go insane.
I didn't want to trouble you with the boots, but the crown with the delegation.
You want me to find where your boots are?
No. I'll just get new.
No, that's okay.
It's fine.
The Bascalonian thing, I didn't want to cause like an international incident. So.
And you watch like this like very important looking delegation of people are coming over, and they have a very attractive young man with them who looks sheepishly towed along.
I just kind of see him. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy.
Huh. Okay.
And he's got the crown with him, and you can tell that the people with him are just like, you idiot.
If I do, you know how sometimes when you're really you've had a really crazy night and you don't remember something, but then you see a thing and you have a little bit of a flashback. What kind of flashback would I have when I see his face?
You did frogs. You partied.
Yeah.
Mostly danced and drank.
Yeah. He's cool.
He's so cool.
Oh,
and he was like, "Where are you? Don't go!" And then you were already gone.
Right. Yeah.
Did they make out?
Hard.
Oh. Yeah.
I'd rather
You
not
know, like
talk
sloppy
about it.
dance floor makeouts.
Yo, we've all been there, okay?
She makes up with him, then turns and makes up with a frog.
And then I just push the frog in between us.
Yeah, and all three. The frog's like, just Google, I just. That is an amazing image in my brain. Thank you all very much.
Frog's got whatever the equivalent of a frog erection.
And so Aurora's like, I wish this was the first and last time that I would be doing this for nobles who've had too many frogs. Alas, that is not the case. So
Very common at balls.
Magathra Kegforge, please exchange this young man's important sash for the magic item that is like kind of in this like sealed kind of like glass case thing, because it's supposed to not be magic items through the thing. And it's like got this little like barrier thing around it. It's like, to return your item here under the supervision of myself and the guards. And his keepers.
His keepers.
And the giver of the gift as well, on behalf of House Keanu. I am also here.
Sure. I kind of just come up to him and I'm like, hey, it's really good to see you again.
Mogg.
I don't remember your name.
Sebastian.
Sebastian! Right. It was awesome. Can we keep in touch?
He kind of looks back at the other people with him, and he's like, "Can I meet you somewhere?"
Ooh, I don't know about meeting, but let's like write each other, you know. And then if we're both in the same town at some point, you know, you're doing your thing, we'll hang out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you here tonight?
No, we gotta get on some train. It's a whole fucking thing.
Should I come?
No, I wish. You got a lot of stuffy people with you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come. Are you going back? Are you staying in Orleana? Or are you going back home? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's write it to each other, and if we end up in the same spot, let's hang out.
And his hair, just like a curl falls across his face. It's like,
I hand it, him doing this thing, and then I kind of quickly go in and give him a little peck on the cheek.
Is this Timothy Chalamet? Because in my head it's Timothy Chalamet. Okay.
I'm so fucking sick of Timothy Chalamet. Not everything is him.
Timothy Chalamet.
So he is like, as soon as the people with him are just like, so it's like they slap him and pull him back and then grab him out of there. Okay. And you're gifted your item back, and then Aurora's like, "Are you sure you don't want me to find your boots?"
I mean,
if you have a pair of boots,
I take a pair of boots. These are about 3 sizes too big. They're wellies.
She looks to you really quickly up and down. She's like, "Yeah, okay."
The name Mad Mantiago.
Oh jeez.
Ring a bell?
Yes.
Might work with Paladin. Yeah. Sick 'em.
No, he's lovely.
I think we have to protect the wizards in general. So,
Is he a wizard?
He's a wizard.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's a piece of shit wizard.
Oh, okay. But yeah, might be in league with Paladin. His timing of when he was out partying with Mogg and then we were at the train station and we're not for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if he'd gotten wrapped up in things, but I don't understand him to be, at his core, anything more than an opportunist.
Okay. Well, I leave that to you. These tickets, thank you for the train. That's never been on one.
Yeah, I've always wanted to. Well, I guess not always because they're not bad.
Yeah,
But, since I first heard of one,
Not just for leisure, of course.
Yeah, this is the wedding.
There will be an old friend on the train.
Oh.
It needs to be this train.
Oh, okay.
That's why the tickets are for today.
like old friend of ours or old friend of yours or what's?
Well, I have been chasing him for quite some time.
An old friend that you would like to be reunited with.
No. But you will. Charcas Sage.
Is
Wait. That's
Grocer, yeah.
the explodey.
So not a friend, but like.
You mean the ironic version of friend?
So he's not dead.
Yeah, like.
But he was all pussy and gross.
I mean, yeah, but
it wasn't the same.
Oh no.
It was a
false pus.
Yeah, false pus.
Yes. No, I think I got a little bit on me, and it was pretty real.
Yeah.
Wait, so we're not meeting him on the train, we're finding him on the train.
I need you to find him.
Okay.
What do you need from that interaction?
Well, I think from there, it will likely just take you on to the rest of your quest.
I never even got my final page.
So we're supposed to casually follow him without being noticed, or are we going up and chatting and be like, hey,
confront and apprehend, or what's the deal?
I think I'm gonna unfortunately just have to trust you to follow your instincts.
Okay.
I mean, my instincts are great.
I believe that, Ella.
This is the individual that did start all of this off. It wouldn't hurt to get a little bit of information out of him.
I mean, my gut wants to rough him up, actually, but I will go with what
I too
is
am
appropriate at the time.
I too have become more awakened in my powers since our first interaction. And I wouldn't mind trying some things out, but...
Is he gonna recognize us?
He himself will be in disguise, so it will be challenging for you to recognize him.
Do you know what his disguise is?
No, it seems to be changing a lot every day.
Oh, so it's not like a fake nose, but it's an actual spell.
His own appearance is malleable.
Really?
In what way?
He is made of liquid stuff.
Oh, that's how he got all soupy before.
Wait. Didn't we hear something about a were-ooze?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were making jokes about were slimes.
That's what it was. The slime.
Yeah, were slimes.
Slime.
Is he actually a were slime? Is that a real thing?
He's the only one. But
that's
Valor has investigated. And I believe met with him.
Wasn't there one of those pirates like that, like pirate lady that was all weird and
More,
slimy and
more buttery?
Yeah.
It seemed
Oh yeah.
this.
yeah,
Butterbait.
such a butterface.
And
I think
body, it was hard to get hold of her.
Slippery.
Yes.
Literally.
like a grease spell, maybe.
But like, it seemed to be a part of her nature.
The world is fascinating.
Where is this train going to?
To Cote Faro.
Cotsforo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, where the wedding between the warlock smith. That's where the whole cult of Paladin is going to meet up. And
No. Do we need wedding attire? Or are we busting up the wedding?
I mean, I don't want to destroy a wedding.
Make sure it happens, as Valor's told me they've canceled.
yeah,
What happens if this wedding doesn't go forward?
I mean, it'd be a shame to see them not get married, but I suspect that it's destruction in Haladon's wake.
It's kind of weird to be coming all the way back to Cote Faro, because like that's where we were supposed to be going when we ended up at the forest. Like we thought we were going to be heading there.
was it?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it, something there. And then it was like the forest, and it was like,
Right. You're right. Okay. We did have to go to the forest because of the mushrooms, but the Cote Faro thing, that was the wedding that. Oh, right, Oralani, and there was she had a thing to deliver at that wedding from Pietro. That was the whole thing. Anyway, wow.
yeah, I don't remember why we was. I just
was like-
remember like.
A lot has happened.
That was like 4 weeks
Yeah.
ago,
A lot has
and it feels like a lifetime ago.
It does
Yeah,
feel like a
yeah.
lifetime ago. Feels like at least a year and a half.
Feels like 50
They were
lifetimes.
supposed to be married.
51.
Yeah.
Go and see Amelia and Doug. They should be there.
Why would they be
I don't know
there?
if they were going to that. They were.
It was supposed to be 2 weddings.
Oh.
As you probably were informed by Valor.
Who was the second wedding for again?
The bride's best friend. A were-rat.
The were-locksmith? The were...
No, the warlock smith.
The warlocksmith, and has a friend who is a were-rat.
It's the were-rat who most likely is
Is-
the were-rat that Haladon was in love with, who was spurned by. That's why this is all.
Right.
Oh, that's why he's gonna trash it, because he's such an incel.
Yes.
Yes, I don't quite understand all the logic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's ever been arrested.
Spiteful. Yeah.
I suspect that
If you don't love
to
me,
ruin it
I
is to
burn love.
continue. In whatever he sees his own personal mission, it's been a thorn for him. But he also has expanded. Whatever his initial goals might have been, it's different now. His connection with Zurge is strong and growing. They're pulling in acolytes, they're making paladins. They are a scourge to wizards. Because you either join them or you die.
Oh.
See, that's why he didn't want to be known, because he, Bad Santiago didn't want to, like, have to die.
I mean, sure. Let it go, Mogg.
You just keep saying he's from Haladon. He's a nice man.
You can
He
make
might
me
not-
be both things.
Or he could be neither.
I also watched some wizards attempt to leave previously, and then they were no more.
Oh.
I don't know what it is, but wizards who stand against him, especially the ones who have not come fully into their powers, are either recruited or die.
In what way do they die?
Mostly, he reduces them to ash.
Oh.
fears that wizards are the thing that if they're not with him, they could stand up against him? Do we need some wizards?
I took a deep dive into Bub's mind. He fell on the clothes.
Trench coat.
The trench coat. Was there any ashes in there?
There was not.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, might just turn them to ash, so like, you know, no witness sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
Ash is a spell component, perhaps.
I don't know much about wizard magic.
He does. The purple mushrooms were used as a spell component. Very rare and difficult. Maybe there is something about the ashes of wizards that he's using for something else.
Shit.
Oh.
Could he be trying to become one of those undead things?
A lich?
Yes.
Is that how you become a lich?
I don't know.
I think it's related or coincidence that you smell like ash.
I was thinking that too.
I've been near fires lately.
Yeah, but that would make you smell like smoke, not ash.
Sorry, I know that it wasn't for me that she smelled like ash. Did it smell? It was just for
It was
Dad?
just for Dad. Yeah.
Aurora. This is a weird request. Would you mind sniffing Mogg?
I'll put deodorant on. God.
No, it's just her dad was very suspicious of her yesterday because of a smell he picked up once he hugged her. But it's not there for us, and I'm curious if it's there for you.
I don't know what Mogg's supposed to smell like.
You know, sometimes you eat something and it really just seeps into your body. Like one time I ate a bunch of onions and everyone said I smelled like an onion. Like, I'm sorry that I'm smoky, okay?
Did you recently eat a bunch of ash?
I don't know. I was drunk recently. Maybe.
Yeah.
I smell a bit like my own brimstone.
Wait, what?
Brimstone.
So she will reach out and she will grab you hard by your chin. Chin.
Oh, chin.
Oh, right. She grabs
Oh.
your on either side of your face, just
Okay.
really firm. She pulls you forward towards her.
Bleh.
Just lets it go.
Before she drops her hand away, I'm gonna grab her wrist. Reactionarily, kind of just like as you
Okay.
would to.
Yeah.
And if you'll allow it.
Accidental.
Careful.
Accidental.
No, like listen, somebody grabs your face,
I get it.
you're
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
you know.
So you put your hand out to like
Yeah.
brace yourself.
Yeah. I'd like to roll to see how good my control is right
Oh, I see. Yeah. Roll a Constitution check. She takes a smell of you and then lets you go.
Big ol' sniff.
The burning leaf.
8.
Okay. We'll deal with that one as some time goes on.
If you were to grab her hand, there would probably just like melting out of shadows be a whole bunch
Yeah.
more guards.
Everyone feels like the situation is under control and she doesn't seem nervous. But people will pay attention.
It's
but
a loss of control.
yeah, she lets you go. And we'll work through this, but as you leave, you feel unsettled.
I rolled a 19 insight for the wink, and I picked up on the brimstone comment, and with that insight, would like to see if I
Know
am
something
led
about
to believe a tiefling-y thing.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm just gonna like.
Are we in the palace? Because then she should be glowing blue, which seems like a bit of an oversight.
I think she has worked out some special stuff.
Fair enough.
being an active agent.
Well, I think it's really unique just for her position as the spy master. Okay, you have your
That's
thoughts.
all. Yeah, I'm keeping that to myself.
Okay.
Here,
and
anyway.
And she'll turn back to you and she'll say, now, I think you do smell like ash.
You know, potash is a pretty common ingredient sometimes.
Well, it's not a judgment. I'm worried that, like, if we don't smell it,
Potash
other
and ash
people
are
do.
not the same thing.
Now, the train departs shortly. And so, I will stay in touch as best I can.
Crap, where's that scimitar?
All of your bags are presumably ready.
Yeah, I
Do we go to hit a shop on the way back?
I paid in advance, and they were supposed to send it to the Dragon Wagon.
I mean, we can go in and be all like,
Yeah, we could put a forwarding address.
You won't need to. There is someone in the city who's like, they weren't at the Dragon Wagon.
Yeah.
One guy who's like, this little kid is just trying to deliver this thing, and he's like, I can't find him.
Trying to go to the castle, and they're like, I don't think so, kid.
Yeah. So.
Side story.
Yeah.
Short story.
Yeah, trying to track him down.
Ferris
Okay.
Bueller's Delivery Day.
He'll arrive just as the rest of your things are, and the four of you make your way to the train. And that's where we'll be in our next episode.
Oh!
Where we will leave Portalis on the train to Kegforge. Oh, ba, 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 ba.
We gotta get out of this place.
Yeah, soon.
Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Come ride that train.
Have your characters ever been on a train? What kind of interesting modes of transport do you have in your world? Let me know. I'm on Discord, Blue Sky. Find out another way to communicate with me by pigeons or magic sending. That would be awesome too. Remember, when you roll the dice, you make the magic happen. Bye!
Yay!
Lock on!